Hello everyone, I'm Kristel and Celemin from the Batangas State University, Alangilan Campus, taking Bachelor of Science in Information Technology from the section 2105.
This video is all about my second summary of the chapter 6 and the chapter 6 entitled Network Layer. Network Layer Protocols. Network Layer in Communication. The network layer, end-to-end transport process, addressing and devices. So first is the end-to-end transport, then addressing and devices. So I think that is the IP addressing of the IP of the end devices. Encapsulation, routing, and decapsulation. Network layer protocols. So we have two different IP. So we have the IPv4 and the IPv6. Characteristics of the IP protocol. Encapsulating IP. Segments are encapsulated into IP packets for transmission. So it says here that the segment, it will be encapsulated into packets to IP packets for transmission. The network layer adds a header so packets can be routed to the destination. So the IP is connectionless. So sender doesn't know if the receiver is listening or the message arrived on time. Receiver doesn't know data is coming. So connectionless means that they doesn't have any connection. So the sender doesn't know if the receiver is listening, or it also didn't know if the message arrived on time. Then IP best effort delivery. No guarantees of delivery are made. So but they are making their best effort to deliver the data or the message. IP media independent. IP can travel over different types of media. So it says here that the IP is media independent. So it can travel into different types of media. Then the IPv4 packet. So the version of the IPv4 is 0100. The DS is the packet priority, and then the TTL, or the time to live, is the limit life of packet. So the time or the lifespan of a packet. Then protocol, upper layer protocols such as TCP. Source IP address, source of packets, and destination IP address is the destination of the packet. The IPv6. So let's first do the limitations of IPv4. So that's why the IPv6 created. So because the IPv4 has a limitation. So the first one is IP address depletion. So they are lacking for the space. Then internet routing table expansion. Then lack of end-to-end connectivity. So that is the limitation of the IPv4. Then introducing the IPv6. Increase address space. So in IPv6, they have more space. Then improved packet handling eliminates the need of NAT. So it is easier than encapsulating IPv6. Simplified header format. No checksum process requirement. More efficient options header mechanism. Flow label field makes it more efficient. Version. So this is the for IPv6. So the version is 0110. So in IPv4, so that is 0100. So in version 6, so it is 0110. Then the traffic class, this is the priority. The flow label is the same flow will receive same handling. Payload length, same as total length. Next header is equals to layer 4 protocol, then the hop limit replaces TTL field. How a host routes. Host forwarding decision. Three types of destination itself, the local host, and then the remote host. Default gateway routes traffic to other networks. So we are using the default gateway like for example, our PC are connected to the router. So if our the default gateway that you will use in our PC will be the IP address of that router. Has a local IP address in the same address range as other hosts on the network. Can take data in and forward data out. Using the default gateway, hosts will use the default gateway when sending packets to remove networks. Host routing tables. Use the -r command to display the host routing table on a Windows machine. So the net netstat -r is the command. The router's anatomy of a router. A router is a computer. Routers have a CPU, memory, and I/O devices. So, says here that router is also a computer. Cisco routers use iOS as their operating system. The router memory. Just as computer, routers have memory. Uh, router Routers contain RAM, ROM, NVRAM, and flash memory. Inside a router have the same general structure. It says here that the inside of the router it has same general structure, then connects to a router. Routers have many ports to support connections. So we are using the cable, so we will put that in the ports. So to support the connection, LAN and WAN interfaces. Routers have LAN and WAN ports. Different models ship with different ports. Ethernet is very common on different router models. Configuring a Cisco router. Configure initial settings. So, the basic switch configuration steps. So, uh, we will configure first the switch. So, that is a configure device. So, that is the host name. So, the host name for that is just like the command for that is the host name space the host name that you want. Then secure the exact mode. So you will use the line console 0, then the password you want, then you will log in. Then the secure BTY lines is the uh, that is a line BTY 0 space 15 because it has a 16 ports. So in programming we started counting at 0. So that's why it is a 0, 15. Then secure privilege exact mode. So that is the enable secret. Then in any password you want. Then secure all passwords. So trying to secure that. So you will use the service password encryption command. Provide legal notification. So this is the banner. The banner. So the command for that is the banner space MOTD. Then the quotation, then the banner you want, and then the quotation, closing quotation, then save the configuration. So, copy running config, startup config. So, same as the router configuration. So, maybe uh, here the configure the management SVI. So, I forgot that. So, that is the interface, uh, and for the SBI, so we will just you will just put the IP address of the IP address and the subnet mask of the switch. So the difference is the router, so we will use the gigabit Ethernet 0/1 or 0/ 0/2. So in the switch, so it is the interface, then the VLAN 1. So in the router, so interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0, 0/1, and so on and so forth. The rest, they are the same command. Configure the default gateway. Default gateway for a switch. A default gateway is required for a remote network communication. If a switch is to be managed via its VTY lines, it needs a default gateway. Use the IP default gateway command to configure the default gateway for a switch. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.